If I catch one good at all, I want to flip your man. This is live, folks. You might hear the background pretty noisy. You might can't hear everything we're in, but you're in the mountain and the homestead here, just clearing some land, so putting some organic food. So if you notice, the hills are alive. You see that house all the way at the back of the mountain, so that's how we live away from the city. And here where we can farm and eat healthy food, you know. That's what we look like up in the mountain, cutting down land. So my chainsaw, cutting forest, you know. That's happening. That's the road at the bottom down there, like a farm road. You know, if it's on the mountain, it's live. The mountain is live over there. Welcome to another live here on the Israelite Ark with living here up in the mountain, here in Jamaica. So we are clearing land. So I have to clear myself out of the way. So I'm falling trees, right? Yeah, falling trees, that's what's happening. You can see there is undercutting that. He's taking out the notch. That's the steel car. Just in case that she have to look to come this way. Where is it going? What is it going? Timber. Timber. That's what we're doing here. Clearing land. So we're clearing land. Got a mountain view. Welcome to another live. You know, so we try to pop in from time to time to do some live activity. What type of tree this one? Eh? That tree there? A Spanish elm? Oh. No, that one there, a Spanish elm? I'm going there, so I'm going to go up on top. So you see, I have to keep moving because I can't stay one place because the chainsaw, the lumberjack is working the machine. So I have to move out of his way. So you're able to clear your back first, clear your back. 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 Clear your ba Let go that man, let go the saw, let go the saw. Oh, you cut that tall one early?
Yeah. You cut the early one.
Wow. That's what I say, me also say it's cut and still stand up there. So as you see the lumberjack going through cutting. So we're clearing the land and we have hundreds of wild tree here that we have here. Hundreds of trees that is non-productive really. Just trees that just has grown up over the decades. So we're cleaning up to get it ready for some proper farming, planting. So the lumberjack there are doing his thing. I'm merely a spectator today, but as an assistant. I didn't walk with my selfie stick to put the phone down, so I could be holding it. And the next time I'll do that, so we can get better pictures. So he's undercutting that piece. That's gonna fall right over there in that green patch, right there. Look at it go, see? Look at it go. There it is. There it is go. There it go, yeah. And then after that, then we'll log them up, cut them up in short portions so we can clear the land. So we put in lots of food trees, organic fruits, a lot of staple crops, citrus crops, and all of those things. So the lumberjack is a professional farmer and he has been cutting for decades. So we got him to use his expertise on this land for us. So you take out that notch, back cut, there you go. Timber. Yeah, so it's clearing off all of this side. Watch him go. So here in the mountains, here off-grid living, we have a deliberate approach to plant and eat organic food. Clean. I smell a feed then. So watch him go down there. So he's cutting that one. There it is. Look at it from the top. There it is. Watch it go. Right down. Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Yeah, the one they look like it will fall upon the bamboo, You know? The one they look like it will fall upon the bamboo. And but the back one here can drop to the side. You know? The back one look like it can drop over behind you. Or you not touch it neither? Oh, so yeah, it look like it drop on it, yes? You cook, so you have to drop the front one first. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we can block out them there. Eh? Where's it? How many chop is this, so? Yeah, him shot. Yeah, but not even I notice it. Yeah, we just have to drop them same way. We drop them same way because we drop them same way because you have eh? Oh, but we still want to chop off them up on the edge, yeah? After we drop the bamboo, we'll drop them here. Because you see when we start clear, at least we can probably swing the rest of them away from the trees then. Yeah, because you want to get them after the bamboo. You want to get them after the bamboo. Yeah, we'll get that one there. Yeah, we have quite a bit now. And then we'll come back up and we'll just clear off the line and zero after so. So we see the whole of the mountain. Yeah, we start to see the house over there. So the house is high, you know, man. The house up at Fort George Estate. High, man. So Fort George is the place there. That's how high it is up here in the mountains. Welcome to the live. We have so I know you probably can't see me. Let's say I can switch the camera. Look. This is me. Shalom, I'm all sweaty. See what I'm going? This is what it is here in the mountains. Coming down to cut up some of these things here that we have. So now he's logging up. He's logging up some of these things. So this is what the life is like, working. Today we take a break from corporate life. So work on the homestead. We have to do the physical work to plant these food. Yeah, welcome to the live, man. Yeah, so we got to cut up those trees. Look at the light. Look at the ears. The ears are alive. The ears are alive. See, that's my lumberjack. The ears are alive with the sound of chainsaw. Chainsaw mashing up the place. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You hear sweating. Yeah. I get that jizzle now when I collect the jizzle. But yeah. Welcome to the live, everyone. This is Israelite Arctic living in the mountains. welcome on. Remember, always stay tuned with us and tune in. Because sometimes we do pop in live and we can be very spontaneous at going live sometimes. You know, because that's how we told you on the homestead. Sometimes we just gotta just work. Yeah, so this is what it is. This is how we roll, baby. Here in the mountains. Lumberjack. Tons of experience. Logging up. Keep doing this work. This is what it is. We're up here. All the way up. Take a sit down. Well, in time to come, you shall see the progress of what we're doing here. You know, in the next few months or so, or less, you should see the progress of what's here going on here on the homestead. This is the bottom. This is the bottom part of our property. There's a farm out down there. You probably can't see it. I don't know if you can see it. So this is the bottom of our property. To the road. So we are on a steep incline. This is not a 3D camera, so you hardly can see the depth of the slope, but it's quite a bit of slope where we're at now. If you look at that mountain over there and the valley, the green area is like a valley area, and the part of the dark green on the back is going up back up on the mountain. So, and then we come into a valley and then rise up back up here our homestead. So this is the bottom of the homestead, so it took us a while, but we're getting a chance now to put some clearing into it, because this time now we start to prepare and plant more food. And as you guys who have followed me know about us here, we don't use chemicals here on our homestead. We only use natural organic compost. Let me show you. I'm talking about. See these things? Natural organic compost we use. See? These that we use to grow our crops. We don't use, these are natural organic compost. Back to Eden style gardening, where we don't even need to do any fertilizer, any additive. So this soil here is rich in nutrients, nitrogen, and all the different minerals that the plant need. that the plant need to grow healthy food, strong food, that we're able to share with ourselves and our friends whenever they pop by here in the homestead. You know, we have quite a bit of fruit tree here on the land. Lots of mangoes, ackee, we got soursop, we got lychee, we got, you know, so many different fruits, you know, and we're gonna be adding a lot more. We'll be adding a lot more to the farmstead as we progress. Market, sometimes we don't have enough help and we do have to do our own little commerce activities, you know, because living a half-good lifestyle, we still have to do things to make the bread. But yeah, as time continues and we get a little more entrenched in it, you'll be seeing the progress and what it looks like in the next short order. You know, the beauty of it and the amount of food and the abundance of citrus. You know, we're talking citrus like oranges, you know, grapefruit. We're talking about bananas and plantain, coconuts, talking about sugar cane. We're talking about all the different native fruits that we have to our disposal or we can get. You know, we're looking to plant. You know, what we can grow here, and we have rich soil. We have friendly soil for a variety of fruit trees. So we'll be looking to add them. As soon as we see them in the nursery selling, we're looking to buy them up and put some here. You know, so we are cleaning up right now. You see all those, let me switch the camera. All those forested area, you know, these are like bamboos. We're clearing everything, all the bamboos. See bamboos over there? Lots of bamboos, we're clearing them, we're getting rid of them. Because we're making way to plant food, edible food. And you know, bamboos are natural, it's a good resource too, but we have quite a bit of bamboo here. We're not taking out everything, but we're controlling it. You know, so some light can come into place. The natural light, you know, can come in. So you'll see what we're talking about in short order, you know, whenever we start to put in all of those things. So my lumberjack there is still moving through. See him still moving through there. You know, still logging up those trees that he just felled. You know. So, you know, we're looking to make the best of this opportunity up here on the mountain. So we're cleaning up roughly about 5 acres or less. It could be there about. You know, about 4 or 5 acres we're cleaning right now. The next phase we might clean the next 5 or 3 or next 3 or 5 acres. We're going to clean the next 3 or 5 acres. While we continue to go up to where the main house is, up on the top of the mount. So we're cleaning and we're planting. So we're doing hillside farming here as well. So you'll see, you know, the operation. So your fitness level on this land has to be to some level of from moderate, because I am unfit, you know. So a little bit of moderate to walk up the slope. You know, but we're gonna put an access point where we can drive coming on some part of the property here. You know, so we can drive in when you harvest our crop, we don't have to take it too far. So we're gonna have access road coming in as well. So it's gonna be a joy and a beautiful time, basically, you know, because the Father set us on a path to live a certain way, and we're tired of eating food that is induced with so much poisonous chemicals. You know, we're tired of drinking water that's full of so much toxin. You know, when you have coconut tree and you can know that you're thirsty, you know, because we do have coconut tree on the property, we're going to be planting a lot more. You know, we're going to plant a lot more coconut trees. So, you know, you will see in time as we continue to do the live, when we start to put in break ground and start to put in the first plant. And we're going to do them in order of line. We're planting in proper formation. So in proper lineage and balance. So when you're going through, it doesn't give us difficulty when the trees reach maturity, right? But down at the bottom there, let me show you that clip. I don't know if you can see that dark area where it look like, so if you look here it's a bit clearer, but if you look over here, there's a dark spot here where more trees are built up. We have not cut those as yet because we found a big a beehive there, wild bees here, and they are low to the ground, so we can't even cut the trees. So my lumberjack is not a friendly bee person, so we have to wait till they figure out how to remove those bees from the land so we can clear up that patch there. So we have to work around it for now because a lot of bees are there, and I understand there's honey there as well. So I'm not even like it started coming up, so we're not gonna let itself get soaked in the water. So we'll definitely notice we'll get some rain, so I'm gonna have to end this live in a matter of minutes or so because when the rain are coming, you know what I mean, we don't want to get soaked in the rain because our body is pretty hot by working what we're working right now. So my lumberjack still clearing a bit, so we're not going to stay in the rain to get sick in the rain. But it started to come a little. So we respect the event as the fall is rain, but as I said, see, this land here is very fertile with compost and organic matter naturally decomposing in the land. So imagine when the plants get those nutrients and start to propagate leaves and food, it will be in the healthiest form. And when you eat these things, they become nurturing and nourishing to your body. And you're not even, so we are trying to make our medicine our food and our food our medicine. So therefore making our medicine our food and our food our medicine. So we can eat healthy. You know what I mean? So we can have a healthier body. So we can live healthier. So we can become more energetic. So we can reduce certain form of ailment and sickness that may come up on the body. Because when you eat your diet, what is inside give a reflection of what is outside. So when you have a beautiful inside, then your outside will reflect the same. So this is what we intend to do here on the homestead. Yeah, we definitely intend to have such a setup. So whenever our visitors or guests come by the homestead, let me tell you, they'll be able to eat healthy and eat proper food. You know, they want a fruit, they want a mango, pick a mango naturally from the tree and eat it. Banana, you can have natural organic banana. So you see, the land is heavily forested. So our intention is to remove those waste trees that has no value in terms of value to us in terms of food or not, and putting purpose-built trees. So we're not removing trees and not putting back, we're replacing them with fruit trees and food trees. So the environment in itself can be, look at this, see all these leaves and chaff, they're going right back into the compost on the side. They're going right back in. They're going right back in, decomposing right back into the land. So just like when we are, so it decomposes right back in the land. So the land and the soil is fat and rich in nutrients. Fat and rich in nutrients. So that's what it is, you know what I mean? If you like the content that is showing here, we appreciate the like for those who have liked it. We appreciate the follow for those who have followed our channel. I know we're not on live often enough, but we tend to be pretty busy around the homestead. A lot going on. A lot of stuff we have doing. We got a lot going on. We have a lot of stuff doing. We have a lot going on. So sometimes I can't get a chance to come on live. So I'm just shifting my spot here, sitting on the ground. So yeah, it's always a joy to be here. It's a joy to see creation and the natural beauty of the land. You know? So we're just thankful that we're able to connect and create an environment. So for all those who join us, we appreciate it, and we you know, we just one love out there in Jamaica Highway. And if you never visit Jamaica yet, wherever you are, you can take a visit to Jamaica. You know what I mean? Yeah. Gas? Alright, so I'm gonna drop on some gas here, so fill up. So you know, fill up with them gas. So you can see what I want. It's a real, it's not AI, you know, this is the real thing. You know, it's not artificial intelligence, but fill it up with the real 2-stroke oil. So I'm giving back to get the chainsaw some fuel. You have enough oil? Eh? Some oil now. So the chain oil. So you can see what go on. Maintenance in the field, so we have to learn to ride our whistle out here. You know, we're in the field of work, we have to have the right tool for the job. So now I'm gonna put in some bar oil to make sure the chain can cut and slide through those timber with relative ease. Yeah. So how long now you cutting this your lumberjack now?
Me?
Yeah, how much years now? You're the live, you know, and people are seeing, you know.
About 40 years.
40 years himself. 40 years he's a professional lumberjack. 40 years. So, you know, so he's no spring chicken. Yeah. Seasoned veteran. You know. And you know the big steel chainsaw. So I'm going to go back off a little so I can get some space to work. So I'm not so when the chainsaw work you want to be a little bit from it so you can do him thing. Yeah. Back at it. So we are doing the last round for today. For the day. I know in Jamaica we talk patois, so I know you may not understand some of my language sometimes, but you know, sometimes you know, so we're going through and slicing up. So within the next few days all of these trees will become dry, and we're coming on to the end of summer. So we want to get some plants in the ground before the rainy season starts, so we can get advantage of some of the water that will be coming down to wet up the water those plants. So yeah. Quite a bit of work here. So this is the little area right down in a green patch. There's a beehive down there low to the ground, and they create a bother. So we can't touch them yet until we get proper guidance how to get them out so we can clear that stuff and harvest some honey. Right? So we can harvest some honey. So yeah, I'm stripping. Yeah, I'm on strip right now. See, I didn't walk in my ear much, so I have to put something in my ears because of the loudness of the chainsaw, you know, to protect the ear. And of course, I have my helmet. You know, he's not falling in the tree now, so she's on the ground with us logging. not going to the bottom. So the next couple of days, all that you see here will wither away and dry up, so to speak, and we can start to, because what we are going to be doing, because of Jamaica is so green, you know, it's green and lush around, things grow fast here. So what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be planting as soon as we clear the trees that we want to clear. We're going to start planting. We're going to make the space and plant. So by the time the brush and the shrubs then start to show back their head, our plants start to navigate and start to rise up out of it already. So we're not wait to clean nothing to the perfect cleaning till everything is dried up and burnt or decomposed. We're gonna start planting right away as soon as we get all of our plants together, so we can start to get things in the ground. Yeah, so we can start getting things in the ground, so those plants now can start to grow, while even the brush and shrubs will start to grow back. At least they'll be there already, so we can just clean and maintain and keep it a certain way. Yeah. So we're not going to be taking on too much of a heavy load in one go, because sometimes it's a bit difficult to find help. You know, so for the few help we have, we don't want to overwhelm it. You know, and this land is very fertile in terms of so I can zoom in the Lumberjack. There he is. So just give her a zoom there. You know, there he is doing his thing, you know what I mean? Like, you know. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot. Yeah, so yeah, I mean that's what it is. You know, working the land, preparing it for harvest, preparing it, you know, for productivity, putting our shoulders to the wheel, not sitting back and don't have things to eat once you live on land, especially when a tropical island here in Jamaica. You can find the right combination of food and fruit trees to plant, you know. So our aim, our goal and aim here on this homestead, on this farmland, or farmstead, is not a lot of land. You know, we have a few hectares here, but it's for it to be a food forest. It's for it to be a food forest where you can, when you come on our land, there's a food upon food upon food, different type of nature, fruits and vegetables, animals, because we have farm animals as well, you know, like goats, you know. If that's what it's going to be like something, you know, bountiful, because the Father, the Most High, has given us good gifts, and we show appreciation for that, and show appreciation, we nurture what He has given us and make use of it, you know. So the years of occupying the land is not full of shrubs and bushes and stuff, but also edible plants. You know, we're going to have our own pharmacy here, and I mean pharmacy, not P-H-A-R, but our pharmacy is spelled F-A-R-M-A-C-Y. Our farm is our assay. So when we eat, it's like when we go into our land, we go into our own pharmacy, because we pick herbs and fruits and things that is good for the body. A lot of probiotics for us. So let your medicine be your food, and your food be your medicine. So it is the intention that if you feel a little bit of an ailment, we have herbs on the land. We can draw, we can pull, and we can make a cup of tea, natural herbs. So you don't have to be having any process. You know, we will also dehydrate a lot of our stuff, our teas, and make our own teas with some of our herbal plants. You know, whether it is peppermint, whether it is other medicine. Yeah. So enjoy the lumberjack down there doing his thing. You know, he's out there knocking off those trees for us. Because I don't have the expertise to handle the chainsaw like him. So we get the professional. It's a 40 years of experience. I just have a couple of years under my belt. So I can't compare myself to him. So we have to use a professional to get rid of the main trees. And we have I see those trees standing. Those trees gonna be felling soon, you know. We're falling all these trees, you know. We have mango trees. We're not falling those trees. So those trees I see have the yellowish on it. Those are mangoes. We're getting ready to blossom. Those are mangoes. So we're not touching our fruit trees. Wherever we don't have to, we're not touching them unless it's in a danger zone. We're causing it's a health risk in terms of what might happen. But we're not touching our fruit trees. This is a mango tree right here. So as soon as it's clear, and then some of the trees under the land as well, we're keeping those on the land. So whenever you see and you pass by here in the next season, you will see more mangoes than your eyes can imagine. You know, right now that one with the yellow thing on it, yellow leaf, there are some mangoes on it. You know, both trees at the bottom have mangoes on it. Well, my battery power is going down. Yeah, so the lumberjack is moving through, eh? He's moving through. He's moving through. I can't even see him anymore. He's way over there. There he is. There he is. He's getting on the lower end. But we thank you for joining us, you know. We thank you for popping in and joining us here on this live. Because sometimes we are a bit spontaneous with us. We have an activity going on the homestead, you know, we share to the community, you know, to be encouraged. As you may see here, if you see those giant looking spots right across the ridge, you can't see through the camera because it's not a 3D camera, so you won't see, but we're clearing all those trees that you see back there. So when you sit here, you can see all the way over. So as soon as the purpose planted trees like the coconuts, the citrus, the different fruit trees are planted, then they will grow and become a paradise. So the lumberjack is over there. Right under the ridge there, knocking away those trees. Yeah, man. Yeah. So Jamaica Highway. We enjoy what is going on here. So my battery is going down, so I do have to end this live. Unfortunately, I will not be able to see everything, but you're gonna get the gist of what is going on. And we thank you guys for joining us. And you know what I mean, I've seen a couple likes, so we appreciate the likes that you have liked our little vlog here on our live. We appreciate you come on to see what is going on. So my battery is going down because I'm using my phone here and I don't have any power up here in the land. There's no power lines, there's nothing here, just open land. So I do have to end the live. So we thank you for coming on, you know. Continue to join us whenever we live. If you think you like the video, definitely give it a like if you like it. You know, this is what we are about here. this is what we're about here in Jamaica. You know, if you're in Jamaica and you're visiting this country, you know, you definitely have a farmstead here, you know, where we do different things. We are good to have a farm, understanding the farming lifestyle in Jamaica. So we have that access here as well, you know, for you guys in different aspects of things. So, you know, Jamaica is Irish. We welcome visitors anywhere across the world to come visit our land and to see how we live here in this small little island of Jamaica, you know. So until next time, I do have to close this down because of the limited battery life. So, and I'll save it so I can, if I have to call home, because I'm a batterman. So stay safe, everyone out there. You know, be alert, be aware of your surroundings. Put in something in the ground. If you live in an apartment building, if you live in a townhouse complex, wherever you live, you can always plant something, you know, on your veranda, on your porch. You can always do, you know, potted garden, tomato in the plants, bell peppers. You can always do these things. So you don't have to have land like us here to plant. You can do it from anywhere, and you feel good when you start to harvest that tomato or that bell pepper from your potted plants, if that's what you have alone. So be encouraged. Wherever you are, whatever you can do, once you're able, you can. So stay safe until the next. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I think I missed something. Sorry about that. So stay safe until next time. Safe until next time. Shalom, shalom. This is Yahudi in Ben Israel checking out. Until next time. Bye. Next time. Bye.